Cajun Classic Cars TV.
It's another Cajun Classic Cars TV car show special, and this time around I've got Mike Badonsky with Mike's MuscleCarsShows.com. Happy holidays, and how are you, Mike?
Oh, we're doing great. We had a great Christmas. Looking forward to the new year and all the new events coming up.
Exactly. We're sort of in this weird lull. There's a couple of cruises going on, but that weird lull where car guys kind of get in a deep, dark depression because there's nowhere to go on a Friday or Saturday or Sunday to talk with other car guys, right?
Yeah, but I know that right here along the Alabama Gulf Coast, we've got a couple of regular events that continue on through the winter. So there's a little bit of solstice there.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate you taking time. You and I met back in the spring, and we talked about partnering up because there's one thing that is always good, and that's getting a lot of information, accurate information about car shows and events. You focus on pretty much the entire area of the Gulf Coast, where we're a bit more Louisiana focused, and I felt it would good little relationship. So we kind of started sharing our information and our intel, if you will, and it's glad to have you on as a partner, my friend.
No problem. Always trying to help out all the car enthusiasts in our area along the Gulf Coast, trying to keep up with the events that are going on. And best thing about it is we don't ask for anything. This is all free.
Exactly. Those that want to view it, they could watch it and check it out. And so tell us a little bit about your background, Mike, with cars. How did you kind of get into loving cars?
Oh, I guess it's like most young men growing up and get involved in that sort of tinkering. And my first car was a Series 300 64 Chevelle, and just kind of grew from there. Been back and forth between different models and makes, and always just trying to find something new to investigate and invent and tinker with. So it's been a lifelong, like a lot of people. That point where you get married and you have kids, it kind of slows down a little bit. But now I've gotten back to the age in the last several years where I can kind of refocus a little bit on that youth interest in getting back and involved in the car things. And that was what kind of prompted the whole website invention, was just trying to find and then share information on the events that are going on in our area.
What kind of car do you have right now? Are you tooling around with anything?
Well, we've still got our 1960 Chevrolet Apache. Yeah, it's our own little rust bucket, and it's a work in progress. But little by little, we get some done on it. Used to have a 2011 Camaro that was our show car, and after I started getting more and more into kind of the DJ side of car shows, I needed something healthier to pull around the trailer full of junk I got. So finally found somebody that wanted to buy it, and for the price I was asking, and turned around and bought me a big old Ford truck. And that's my new toy now, I guess. But yeah, we get the old Chevy out and play around with it, and everybody loves it. You know how those old cars seem to draw attention no matter where it is. Doesn't have to be at a car show. You can ride down the road.
Yep, I know. I always say it's not miles per hour, it's smiles per hour.
There you go.
You know, the more thumbs up, the better. So you started the website. How long ago did you start Mike's MuscleCarsShows.com?
I don't know. What are we running on now? Maybe 6 or 7 years, something like that. Seems to all kind of blend together after a while, because there again, I never really intended to start that type of website. It was just kind of something that I was doing when I was tinkering around with our Camaro and doing stuff with it, and then it kind of shifted from that more to car shows. And we went actually at that time was Mike's AmericanMuscleCars.com, and recently transitioned over to Mike's Muscle Car Shows website. So just it was I guess a website of necessity. And even though we still have to put a lot of work into it, there are a lot of people that use it, and they appreciate the information and everything. And we've always tried to cover as much of the northern Gulf Coast as possible. So, of course, that includes Louisiana and everything all the way over to the Florida Panhandle. And we keep telling everybody, say, if you got a car event coming up and you want some free promotion, we are probably one of the best places to go to.
Partnering up with you has been a great thing because you give a perspective of things we might not know about, and hopefully vice versa. And then, of course, for folks that might want to take a little trip and do a little adventure, you've got the other states that you work with that you promote shows with.
Yeah, we are a lot about the small local shows, but of course we do try and help promote the larger shows for those folks that might want to take a little trip out of town. Oh, this summer I'd like to ride over to Alabama. Maybe there's a car show, and go. Oh, well, there's a new show in Talladega going on this summer, so let's check it out. So we try and keep everybody covered, but there again, going back to trying to help promote those little shows that nobody heard about. Oh, I didn't know that one was going on. If you came to my website, you would know about it.
Exactly. So as we look forward to 2026, what shows do you see where folks will be able to see you at and meet and greet? And what are you excited about in 2026 car show wise, Mike?
I guess one of our biggest shows at this particular point is going to be the Mopar Fest at the Battleship, which is the last weekend in April. Um, that has been on a slow recovery from what it used to be, and I hope that we can continue to help them grow that particular event. And of course, that's run by the guys over in New Orleans, the Big BEMA, Big Easy Mopar Association. They took over from the local group that was previously handling it, and they've been doing a pretty good job, and we're just trying to work with them to build it back up. Apart from that, we got a couple of small shows that we're going to be at. And then, of course, we've got one cruise in that we try and get to on a regular basis. It happens the first Saturday of every month in a little town called Silver Hill, not far from where I'm at now. And that's been a fun. That was a new one that started off almost a year ago, this past January. And I was really surprised that it took off the way it did, but it's been a pretty big hit. So I like it whenever that happens and you see those things work out and people really get excited about coming to these things.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you talking with us today. And for folks that want to find out car shows around the entire Gulf South, go to our partner's website there, mikesmusclecarshows.com. And I hope 2026 is fantastic for you and safe driving for you and your family, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Been a pleasure.